We've got a problem. We have a water filter underneath our kitchen sink so that we can have some filtered drinking water. Got in a nice big box. We're gonna unpack this thing today. This immediately turns off whenever the water stops running. I am absolutely loving this thing. But the company that makes it doesn't sell the filters anymore. I don't know if it's a supply chain issue or what. So my wife and I, after going a long time with this thing not being able to get filters, we decided whenever we were in Costco one day to get this. So right here we have the Pure Blue H2O reverse osmosis filtration system. So let me go ahead and open this bad boy on up. My wife and I were looking for a good filter to put underneath our kitchen sink. So now that we have all that open, this is what it looks like on the inside right here. Nice and packaged up in there so nothing gets messed up in shipping. So you have your 3 filters right there. It's our stage 2. It says what it is on there, stage 1. They all come nice and wrapped up as well. Stage 3. This right here is the unit. We'll get into that in just a minute. And then there is a tank that goes with this one. This looks like a box of nougats and bits that you gotta use to get it all connected up. And then this right here is your tank, which we'll get into that as well. First of all, let's look at this right here. So this is the unit where everything kind of makes connections with. This is, you could connect your filters onto here. They kind of hang low, so you need to make sure you have room for that in your spot. It does have mounting brackets on the side right here, which is nice. And then it looks like you feed in water through here on that side, and then 2 more connections right there are gonna be made on that side. Let's get into this little box right here so we can see what we have. Got a few different things in here, it looks like. All right, first of all, you have instructions all nice and bagged up. This looks like you have some parts right there to hold something down, like a clamp, if you will. This is for on the sides where you could connect your hose through here, flip that around, connects up to the pipe, and then the water will come out through there. And then you also have a couple of other little pieces right there, and some screws. All right, oh, there's more in here, a lot more. Got some piping right there to be able to get the water to and from. Then you have, open this up, some more piping right there. And also you have a little zip tie on here. And it looks like this is the spout where the water's gonna come out. Come on, I need to sharpen my knife. Ah, there we go. Oh no, this is all connected. So all these, looks like all these hoses are connected to this thing already, so it actually should make installation easier and more secure. So this is what, well, part of it looks like. You got your faucet right here on the side. This feels very nice, very fluid, very easy to use, easy to turn. I really like that. Looks like there's gonna be another thing that comes out right there. I just don't see it. Huh. Okay. Oh, right here, haha. So this is the piping where the water is gonna come out, where you'll put your drink cup under and be able to get. So it's got a nice outward U. I like it's not going straight down. It'll make it a little bit easier to get your bottle under, especially if you're doing it at an angle or something like that. So that is super cool. I'm liking that right there. And again, this is just gonna fit right on top onto there. Let's see what we have. Let me remove some of that stuff. Let me get our knife here again, and we'll take a look at how big this tank is for you guys to see if it's something that's gonna fit underneath your cabinet or wherever you're planning on putting it. We've got a little doohickey right there. Tank basically takes up the entirety of this box. It's just round, nice and white, and that's it right there. It's got some little bubbles on the bottom here for feet, so it stays nice and balanced. You got a little screw right up top here that you're gonna connect some things to, and you got a little nougat right there that you're gonna connect some things to. Basically just a little tank. All right, now let's go get this thing set up and see what the water tastes like. Alrighty, dads, we got this thing installed right here. We were able to fit it on this side, even though we have the garbage disposal right here. So we had a little trouble with these water lines right here because they weren't long enough to go from over here all the way to over here. So we ended up moving our faucet to right here, the spigot where the filtered water comes out, so that these lines could reach. So you're gonna have a few different lines right here. Obviously, this this is your inlet right here, which is gonna bring the water in. And then there's another line coming out of here, and that's gonna go into your tank, which is right back there. You guys can see little nougat right there. That's where the water line's gonna go into. And then the tank fills up, and that's what's gonna hold your filtered water. Then you have a drain line coming out of here, which goes into this right here. I actually need to get the adapter to fit this thing correctly, but it's working well, just kind of sticking into there. And then obviously you have your water line coming in, which the inlet right here, they give you this little piece right here to be able to get a diverter off of here and into here. So once you have that in there, it's gonna filter through there, and then it's gonna go through the tank right here, and then it'll go out of the tank and up into your faucet up there, which is this little guy right here. And this little guy is awesome. I really like just the look of it. It's got a very nice angle to it as well, so you can simply put your cup down right here. Watch, I'll grab this dirty cup, and then I can just simply turn it on, and it's gonna shoot out the perfect amount of water, turn it off, and you don't even have to hold the cup underneath there, which is fantastic. Has a nice outward arc, so if you are filling something up, it's gonna shoot out a little bit, which is perfect. Knob right here to turn it on is simply just a swivel 90-degree right there, very easy. It's got this little light on here. I'm assuming that's to let you know the water is like working and coming through correctly. I haven't discovered it being any other color yet, so if that changes, I'll be sure to do a follow-up video on that. This part right here was very simple to install. You basically have your main piece right here going down. There's a threaded stick, if you will, that has a big giant nut on there. So you just have your rubber piece, your rubber gasket right there, the metal, and then on the other side, you have the other piece that just simply screws on, and that's what's holding it into place right there. It's nice and firm in there too, which is fantastic. And let's go ahead and taste this water now. So let me go ahead and grab the cup that I was drinking out of a little earlier. So let's go ahead and give this a taste. We'll pour some water right on into there. And let's see what we got. Is it that clean, refreshing water that we want? The filtered water. Yeah, it's a nice smooth water I'm finding. Granted, I am here in Louisiana. We have very, very hard water where we're at. And so there's usually like a lot of mineral buildup and all that, and that's why we wanted to get one of these filters. And so the water usually doesn't come out like it's crisp, you know, like that mountain crisp water or anything like that. It's usually a little bit more smoother, which is what I'm experiencing here. This thing, easy to install. The canisters last a good long while. In fact, my wife wrote in the dates here of when they need to be changed. But if you guys are looking for a fantastic water filtration system that you're not gonna have to replace because you'll be able to find filters for it, that was the problem we were having, definitely go and check out this one right here. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.